Hey there, fellow car boosters, Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to Project Zomboid Rescue, Episode 18, Road Rage. Alright, so this truck is all set. What I'll do is I'll just have one spare gas can on me in case this car dies and I need to switch vehicles, and that way I can gas up like a replacement vehicle. So the only thing I really have left to do to this thing is to repair the hood a little bit, so it can take a little bit more damage. What's weird, because I have the kills mod to keep track of all the things that I've killed and how I've killed them. What's weird is I don't have a single car kill yet. I have not run over any zombies fatally yet. So I'm about to have a bit of a first for myself here. Smoking in the gas station, very 90s vibe? Yes. Not a smart thing to do. But sadly, I see it done more often than I would like. I could just grab the sheet metal that I have in storage, rather than, well, maybe this is... The big planks? Oh yeah, here we go. The big sheets are better than the small sheets when you're trying to make car repair. More effective. Come on, bud. Upstairs. And the plan is to go over to the hospital and that like loot stash. I'm not really sure what's there, or whatever that building is, and run them over there. Now, if I was smart, I would do these repairs like inside the base, where it's safe. Well, whatever. 92%, that'll work for me. Smoking in a gas station is Darwinism at work. Well, yeah, but you also take a lot of other people out with you. Like, it won't just be you. It'll be you and everybody on that city block that goes. Like, every now and then you'll see the viral videos online of, like, gas stations just blowing up. Can't imagine that being caught in that blast wave. It's ridiculous. Alright, there we go. Kill zombies with the truck around the hospital. Them's the plan. Wash my clothes? The reason I'm not washing my clothes is I don't have an abundance of running water. Like, if my rain barrel was full and it was currently raining, I would consider it, but it's not full and it's not raining. And there's only 288 units of water in there. So it's also quite finite. Juice box and peanut butter. Breakfast of champions. Do I sleep top or bottom bunk? Probably top bunk. Although, you do risk injury going top bunk, right? Like, top bunk, you would feel a little bit safer from zombies. But then, like, if you forget where you're sleeping and you wake up real fast, you hit your head. That's not great. And then, maybe you roll out of bed and you hurt yourself. That's also not great. I don't know. I feel like if it was me, I'd probably still want to be top bunk, but like I'd be worried about injuring myself in a stupid way as a result. So, the loot is up a block over right. No problem. What do you guys? What would you guys do? Would you be top bunk or bottom bunk? That truck over there looks pretty good condition. The black one. For future running zombies over. And because I'm really just I'm just looking to kill zombies for fragments, I might as well just like run everything over that I see. Another thing is I should probably open up the vehicle HP menu before I really get to business. Because that will alert me when the car is needing repairs. If I was smart, which I'm not apparently, I would have brought sheet metal to be able to repair the hood as I drove around. A top bunk with a seatbelt? Ah, but with the seatbelt, like, what if you need to get out quickly? Like, what if it was an emergency that you, like, you know, you're getting surrounded and you're strapped with a seatbelt? That would worry me as well. This is a bit more of an effective method once there's like a horde. When I'm just running one zombie over at a time, a crowbar would have been a quicker method of dispatching them, so I had to try to get them to group up. I might even just crawl them until I'm near the hospital, because once I'm near the hospital and I use my crowbar, or when I use my car horn, they will come running like crazy. I'm not ready to honk just yet, because I want to check the bodies here and then move to a new spot. So that's going to be the challenge, is checking the corpses, the kills for fragments. This vehicle's really easy to kill, but like you can't check a body very effectively. But in a minute, honking will be had, I promise. This drop rate is nutty. Oh, I didn't actually close that door. There it goes. Dry moonlight. Thank you, thank you. So, just drive down the street and it will be just one block up. And then much honk will be had. I'm also just scoping out, like, that car looks in pretty good condition there. You know, so if I need to run and hop in a new car, I can just, like, quickly hotwire it, fuel it up. Oh, really? This is the building that has stashes of loot? This thing here? Great. Yeah, that's helpful. Freaking mega complex apartment building. Yep. Stupid annotated map. What are the odds you two come and see fragments I missed? I think 0. I've been pretty careful about not missing fragments. Been a blast. I've taught you to love, hate, and then love RimWorld and Zomboid again. Ah, yes, the typical relationship. So what I'm looking here at is just like tire HP and hood HP, because once the tires in the hood decrease enough, it becomes risky for me to continue running them over. So like my hood just got trashed. Hood's gone. So now it's going to be engine HP and hood and tire HP. I think my engine is And also, I guess, driver's side door, or window, rather. If I do, like, longer jousts like this, they don't have as much of a chance to damage the hood. But my engine's at 42, so I would say once my engine gets down to like 25, it's time to either switch vehicles or... Oh yeah, it's time. This car is dead. I didn't use a... It's not a... Because it's like heavy and not fast, it's not a great vehicle to be using for Carmageddon, to be honest. That's okay. There was other cars over here. Let's go over to that, this one. What? Hello. When my gas tank is degrading, yeah, the gasoline just disappears. It just leaks, essentially, just out of the car. I didn't even check this car for its HP or anything. Just fueled it up, hot-wired it. But I'll check it out in a second. That's pretty good. The tires are a little sketchy, so I'm gonna have to be careful. Siphon a little gasoline off the old car into the new one. Although I bet the new one won't be able to... I won't be able to burn all the gasoline before it dies. Whatever. It's the thought that counts. Alright. So the hood is in pretty good condition. The engine is 44, so the engine's rather low. So once the hood goes, I need to be really careful. Also, that taxi cab looks pretty good too. And then the tires, specifically the front right tire, is pretty cooked already. Gotta be careful of not running this into the ground for it to become a little metal coffin for me. Oh man, the hood is getting tooled hard. Those tires, though, seem to be okay. They're not taking damage at the rate the hood is. Oh god, there's so many zombies. It is 400 horsepower, and it's like half the weight of the truck, though. So the power to weight ratio is pretty good. And if you're wondering about kills, I've killed 32 so far with the car, so not very many. It's a little hard to kill with the car. Just because they pile up so much. The thing is, like, this is doing damage to them. So even if I get out and melee them, they will be easier to kill. So I'm without a hood and my engine's 39%, so I probably can't do a full joust on the whole group again, because the engine will die mid-run over. But what I can do is, like, peck at them like this. And then bolt. And once that engine gets down to, like, 25%, it's time to get gone. The front right tire and the rear right tire are about to pop too, so I might want to abandon ship now. This car is a liability at this point. I think you're maybe starting to see how... Oh, well, I don't need to hotwire this. But I did it anyway. How, using vehicles is like... it's a little challenging. You know, you really got to be careful if you don't want to eat it as a result. Alright, so we've got... The rear left and rear right tires suck. But the hood's pretty good. So... This might be a case where I want to run them over forward, because the rears are in worse condition. There we go. That was a good run in. I need a cigarette. Alright, so hood's almost cooked, but the engine's pretty healthy, so I'm going to have like an extra health bar being able to deal with the engine. The other thing I could do is to start searching loot-wise. Let's build up some speed and get ourselves some good kills. Feel like the remainder of these zombies, it wouldn't be unreasonable now, because I've thinned them out pretty good, is to just run them over. Or crowbar them, rather. So the tires are holding up. The hood's gone, though. So I think I'm going to do the whole spinning Beyblade. And just carefully watch my engine HP. Making sure it's able to take the abuse. Running over corpses doesn't damage your car. Down zombies, I'm actually not sure. Probably does some damage. Alright, and then maybe when that engine gets to 25% again, it's time to bail. Or one pop tire. %. And this time when I bail, I'll probably end up meleeing them, so I'm going to take my pills. This spinning method has actually been pretty good. It hasn't done a lot of damage to the engine or tires, but I've managed to get a lot more of them killed, which is nice. It all depends on the horsepower and weight of the car. Some cars are going to be better just like running them over forward. Some cars can do this sort of meat grinding spin. Because my rear tires are like low HP, but I'm kind of hitting them with the front tires. So the front tires are taking the brunt here. And then, interestingly enough, I'm not taking a lot of engine damage. If you're wondering about kill stats, we're up to 99 kills with the car now. The engine is getting cooked now. That last swipe damaged it like 20%. But I think I'm done with this car now. Fill up my gas can again. And because I can hotwire, I can just keep jumping car to car with the same, like, 5 gallons and just kill as many as I want. So now I'm gonna look for fragments. So let's see how unlucky I am. Oh my god, what the hell. I know I've only checked, like, a few. But I'm getting discouraged. I think if I want fragments, I need to, like, extend my loot screen like this. Bad policeman. Why are you trying to kill me? So the total count for cars, 109. And then I've meleeed a few. So maybe like 125 kills or something like that. Not a ton, but West Point? Doesn't say anything interesting. It's telling me that there's a hardware store, essentially. Cool. Like, I knew that. I just missed a fragment? Did I? In this pile? Shame on me for missing one, huh? There it is. Now you have me worried that I was, like, missing them all along. I feel like you guys would have pointed it out, though. As my backup. So 2 more fragments, and I get 1 more location. I'm half done with fragments. I'm at the 50% mark. So it's 4 fragments per repeater location, and I have 6 known fragments. Thank you, Sleeping in the Bushes, for pointing that out to me. And yeah, they're pieces of a map. They're maps to tell me where to set up the radio repeater so I can call in for an extraction. I might need to break into one of these townhouses for some food. I did not prepare well for all the murder. What? I climbed and unclimbed. Oh, yes. Lives taken. I could probably shrink this. Where's your pantry? Oh, look at all the zombies with the open. Really? Just rotted cheese and a beer. Oh, there we go. You can see why, like, being around... Excuse you. I also swung on you and it, like, went through your body. You can see why this is called hell. Alright, we'll go with corn. And carrots. Stabby stab? Well, I don't know if crowbars stab. Most of the time. I suppose you could get it with the crow part. The pry bar part. For a bit of a stabby stab. So, no, I stand corrected. You could definitely stab someone with a crowbar. Chat, what do you think? Am I gonna get another, am I gonna get another piece or not? Will I find 2 fragments or just the one? I suppose you can stab someone with anything as long as you apply the right amount of force or it moves fast enough. Like, I remember reading stories about straw, you know, just like essentially grass being flung through trees from tornadoes. I don't know if it was true. I still have a really hard time picturing a piece of straw piercing a tree, even if it was caught in like an F5 tornado. But like, I don't know. I suppose it could happen. It is nice to, at least I found that one fragment, so it's nice to have visual confirmation that I don't need to set up the repeater to gain more fragments. Because there definitely was that that dry spell there that I was kind of worried. We're also next to the hospital, so there's gonna be tons of like doctors spilling out. I very briefly checked this pile, but not well enough to say for certain that there weren't any. Did that dude just fall out of a high window? I think so. I think he dove out to try to get me. Mythbusters did an episode about the straw, and it turns out to be true. Cool. Oh, here we go. Another fragment. Woo! So it reads as cartography as far as a category goes. That might be easier. Oh, I don't know. I think probably just seeing the post-it note style is probably the easiest way to find one. It'd be really cool if I could get a fourth to be able to stitch together another map. I know it's getting a little late in the day. Oh, speaking of which, you know what? There's only 8 minutes of the stream left, so maybe not. Maybe I'll just keep fighting until I run out of time. I wonder where the other locations are going to be. Like, whether it's going to force me to go on, like, quite the tour of, like, Rosewood, Riverside, and Muldra. Like, that would be probably the most driving. Or March Ridge would also be kind of far. Or if it's going to cluster them all together and have mercy on me. Time will tell. Here, you can have my can. Oh, getting drowsy. I'm not quite ready to turn back, so we'll start taking performance-enhancing drugs. As long as not the prison? Or army base? Yeah. So I think the way it's supposed to work is that once you have the repeaters up, you can... There's options in the mod for, like, whether it forces you to extract in one specific spot or whether it gives you the option. But I believe I have it selected that, like, I can request a specific type of extract, that I'm not required to go to a specific place, but I could be wrong about that. It's one of those wait and see. I should not be letting them get this close to me, though. Oh, another big bag buddy. He had a map in it. 2 of the maps, sardines and pineapple. Oh man, you were really 2 of the most... I can't really think of like a lot of combinations that I would enjoy less than sardines and pineapple together. Sounds pretty rancid. Pretty bad. As pizza toppings? I mean, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do sardines, period. I don't even like sardines in the traditional way. I mean, I don't eat fish, but, like, I wouldn't even want it in, like, a Caesar salad. Unfortunately, it's pretty late. My lungs are kind of burning, and I did not get an 8th fragment. That's okay. I'm not gonna complain. I'm happy with the 1 fragment that I got, or 2 fragments that I got, because I was worried about. It does irk me a little bit that I managed to kill like 300 zombies and not find a single one before, like, at the first half of the stream. But that's luck. So I feel like I was pretty good about checking for fragments on the things I killed. I'm almost up to 1,000 kills, and I've gotten 7 fragments. Put that in my backpack. So here's the 3 fragments that I have, waiting on the 4th. Have something to read? Yeah, I do. Because I have so little time left in the stream, I just wanted to get a few more kills. Maybe get lucky, you know? Last 3 kills, and I'm going to hijack a car and drive home. Nope. No such luck. That white car looks not so bad. Trunk's a little dinged up. Oh, there's a sports car over there, but it's kind of guarded by a lot of stuff. Oh, is it all locked? Nope. Just the trunk. Yeah, 63%, that's not terrible. Engines and pretty good... Oh, shoot! I heard you, but I didn't realize you were so close to me. Well, I'm gonna need a new pair of pants. Because mine is they're a little soiled. I'm glad I've been taking those vitamins, though. Because, I got a little bit extra warning, because I'm not as tired as I otherwise would have been. So I would say all in all, it's a success. Smush. I thought you were a corpse. Luckily, I don't care about this car. In fact, gotta check, you know? Oh, you have a granola bar. I have a granola bar. This car is just like a lift home. It's not, you know, it's not something I care about. God, look at the blood. Oh my God. Just, that is very bloody parking lot. Work was done. I should have taken a right. Technically, they're all corpses. Yeah, true. They are. Just animated. And I'm unanimating them. No worry, the maggots will clean it up. Yep. Glad I'm not going to have to be around that area. Because that's the real risk, right? Like, if you run over a lot of zombies and then you don't return to the scene of the crime for a while, if you don't return soon enough, like, the bodies will despawn and your chance of getting any loot is gone. But then if you return and the bodies are in, like, the process of decay, you end up in a situation where, like, you're just completely sick as a result of being around all the corpses. Which is no good. No good at all. But hey, another day where I didn't end up dead, and I got more fragments, so it's a good day. I will celebrate with some pineapple. Oh yeah. Maybe a little light reading. Sweet. Well, I appreciate the intelligent help. Looking up whether or not I'd find fragments. I mean, I did get my answer eventually, but I really appreciate that you would go out of your way to find a answer from an expert. Pretty cool of you. And friends, this is where I'm going to leave off with survive for officially, it's been 1 month to the day. 1 month, 14 hours. And with 959 kills under my belt, and 7 of the 12 fragments have been found. Thank you for tuning in to Project Zomboid Rescue, which originally streamed live on Twitch, September 21st. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you would like to join my online gaming community, it also has a link to Discord, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you in next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow zombie slayers,